Hello, welcome to White Davy Gardening and Worm Farm. It's a bit noisy because I am wetting down my worms. It's super hot outside. So the rule is that you should not water plants when the sun is very hot. One of the reasons for not watering plants when it is very hot is because it will affect the balance of the plants, because it was accustomed to the heat and then all of a sudden it's experiencing a shock because it now has a different temperature when you introduce the water. So that is one of the reasons why they say do not water plants when the sun is too hot. But sometimes there are extenuating circumstances when you do have to water when the sun is hot, because if you fail to do so, you're going to lose your plants. So when you find yourself in a situation where the sun is so hot and you have to water your plants, the option that you have is to water the root of the plant and not the foliage of the plant. So this morning I uploaded my video on how my plants are doing in the heat, and in the video the plants were doing quite well. In Saskatchewan, where I am, the heat is at its highest at 3 p.m. each day. So when I did the video this morning, it was somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. So at that point in time, the heat of the day was far away. But now that it is after 3, I can see where the plants are really suffering. If they are allowed to stay like this, then it's possible that I will lose the plants. So for that reason, I am watering the plants, but I am ensuring that I am only watering the root of the plants and not the foliage. In another video, I will fully explain why watering the plants when it is hot is not a good idea, unless of course you have no other choice. Look at this. I feel so sorry for these plants. So I'm trying not to give them too much water, but at the same time I want to give them enough so that they can liven up a bit, just enough to keep them going so they don't die off. Oh, look at that one. Okay, so I'm going to show you the tomatoes that I showed you in the video this morning. This is how they're looking now in the peak of the day. Poor things. I feel so sorry for them. I am here running around like a mad woman, trying to avoid being outside because it is so hot. So I'm scheduling my day so that I can do tasks around the house or inside the house rather than having to be outdoors. But as I decided to come outside to see how my plants are doing, then I realized they are not doing well at all. So it's no longer an option to ignore them. I was thinking this morning when I was out here with them that it was way too hot for me to water them, but here I am in the peak of the heat watering them because I see where they are really suffering. And this time I am watering by hose instead of connecting up my system the way I usually do, because if I water the plants the way I usually do, I'm going to be watering the foliage of the plants as well as the roots, and I don't want to do that. And in addition to doing that, this method that I am using here is much faster at the moment because I'm trying not to overwater them. I don't want them to get too shocked, but at the same time I'm making sure that they have enough I'm surprised that my tomatoes in these self-wicking buckets are struggling so much. I'm really surprised because unlike the other plants that are in other type of containers, these plants in the self-wicking buckets, they actually have water 2 inches in the bottom of them. So I would not expect them to be suffering like that, but unfortunately they are. Yeah, I can see even these potatoes are suffering from the heat as well, even though they are in the cool shade. Let's see, I think I'm going to put just a little bit water on my European night crawlers. Okay, I think that's enough. Look at these ones. These ones definitely didn't make it. Neither did that one. And it seems the ones that are in container naturally, those plants in containers usually require more care. So the ones that are in containers, they dry out much faster. It's gonna be a bit tricky to water these ones and just water the roots because these ones are so small. They are not looking too bad though. my carrots. I am disappointed with the rate of germination. I usually have better germination on my carrots than this. I don't know if it is because I have the wood chips in here why my germination rate is so low. But anyway, I do have some, so all is not lost. My callaloo that I transplanted recently, they're very tiny, but they are doing well. Since I transplanted them, they are growing much faster because the container that I had them in before was too small for the amount of carrots in them. Holy moly. No, 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 no. You guys are not allowed to die. Come on. I bought these cucumbers a few days ago and I intended to transplant them right away, but then it was too hot, so I didn't want to transplant them, and then with the heat they failed to survive. But every time I come out here they're turned over, so I don't know if maybe they're insects, not insects but animals bouncing them over. I don't know what the story is. I'm hoping they will survive though. I'm rather disappointed though. None of my basil, neither my lemon basil nor my sweet basil, not one of them that I planted in this pepper area germinated. Not even one. But my okras are doing well. Yeah, the first set that germinated got eaten down by cutworms or some other pest. I have 2 melons here, and I don't remember what variety of melons I planted here, but thankfully it seems as if I have nothing cutting down the rest of my plants apart from my romaine lettuce that something continues to eat down, and my peas that something continues to eat down, but for the most part the rest of the plants are doing okay. I'm not sure what type of sweet peppers these are, because every time a set of plants die, I go and transplant whatever I had as seedlings that were in containers. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here. Say goodbye to you guys. I need to go and check on the worms in my other 4 outdoor bins. Make sure that they are doing okay. So I will see you guys again on another day. Take care now. If you enjoy my video and you would like to see more, please take a moment to give me a thumbs up. You can leave a comment in the section below. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and turn on your notification for more updates like these. Thank you so much for watching and have yourself a wonderful day. Yeah man, it's time to grow.